Hey everybody, it's Max Dadlift here. I know I haven't uploaded a video in probably 10 or 12 weeks. Started a doctoral program back in August, and I've just been, between a full-time job, going back to school, and kids, just been slammed and haven't really had time to make a video. But I did want to stop and do a check-in while I've got a little bit of a lull in my schedule here. Um, and what I wanted to talk about is, I hope hopefully it's helpful to people. One of the things I keep reading about the state of America today is that people can't afford houses and education is too expensive. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how, I have been able to use my military service to basically fund a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and now a doctorate with no student loans. So I want to dig into that and then just talk about some of the other benefits of military service there as well. This is not getting paid by the DoD, not some government shill or anything, but I just want to share from my own experience. So what I did is for my bachelor degree, I did Army ROTC. So that was a 4-year federal scholarship. All of my room and board were paid for that degree, and I got a stipend every month. And upon graduation, I commissioned in the Army as a second lieutenant. So the nice thing about that was, one, you got your bachelor's degree paid for off the bat, and then two, you had a guaranteed full-time job upon graduation, which is something that a lot of people aren't looking at upon graduation these days. So that's how the bachelor degree was taken care of. For my master's, I did pay out of pocket for that one, but I didn't have to take any student loans. So I went to Webster University for my master's degree, and what they have, a lot of different schools have deals like this, I think, but Webster was the one who came to our campus. During our career course for captains, what they did is one, Webster has at least they did back in 2017, had a good price on like a discount for military personnel for their courses, and then the schoolwork that I was doing for the Army as part of my job would be counted as 15 credit hours towards my degree. So if you guys have taken classes, the average class is like 3 or 4 credit hours. So right off the bat, that's 4 or 5 courses towards my degree that I didn't have to worry about or pay for or get books for. So that made the overall degree plan very reasonably priced. I think I came out of pocket like 8 or 9 grand over the course of 2 years. So it was expensive, but it was doable, especially because you're drawing pay as an Army captain with 5 or 6 years of service at that time. So um, I was able to pay for that. And now that I'm out, I'm using my GI Bill benefits for my doctorate degree. So not only is the VA paying for all of my courses. My coursework is free, but they're also giving me an about $1,100 a month stipend to go to school. So that's just another, benefit of military services. I am working on a terminal degree. I have no student loan to my name or student debt to my name, and I'm getting paid to go to school at this point, which is something that doesn't line up for people often. Which is great for not only personal development but career advancement, which helps with other affordability issues that are going on. Um, Dovetailing off of that, the other thing that I keep reading about is that houses, you can't afford houses. One of the great things about active duty is it also opens you up to a VA loan for houses. So throughout my life so far, I have purchased 3 houses, um, and I haven't had to, because of the VA loan, you don't have to have any money down for it. So you're getting equity off $0. So zero down for equity off the bat, even if it's only 5 or 10 grand. That's like infinite returns. What's 10 grand when you're putting zero down, and then you get to live in the investment too. So I just wanted to say I'm not a super smart guy. I don't have everything figured out. Um, and I mostly lucked into this. But for those of you who have served, look into your benefits. If you're not using them, they're worth a peek. Please don't hesitate to use your benefits. And if you're having trouble getting by, if you're having trouble with work, like if you're physically able, military service is a viable option. It's not I did it when I was 22 for ROTC, but I had people going to school with me who were also in the ROTC program who were in their 30s and 40s, prior service bubbas, and people who were fresh into it. So I think the age limit is 35 without a waiver, but I think waivers are pretty easy to get, especially because I think recruiting is going up. So once again, it's not a perfect option for everybody, but I just did want to give a little bit of, the story of how I did it, just in case it's helpful to anyone else. What else? If you has any, I'm still alive, so check in, comment on the videos. If you have any questions, ask them, and I'll respond in the comments. And if I get enough of them, I'll make another video addressing the questions directly. But I appreciate you sticking around. As I continue in the trenches with this education, I will pull back nuggets and bring them back to you as well. So if I find something useful or interesting, I'll be sure to share it with the group. And I think that's it. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you next time.